Hey everybody, Mandolin. Lots of chatter, but that's a good thing. I would like to say thank you for joining me to talk to you about the new moon in Sagittarius that's accompanied by a partial solar eclipse that was not visible here, but that's okay. Um, the search for life's meaning, ascension fire. The eclipse we consider to be a gateway or a doorway that's helps us to more easily receive support from higher dimensions. Interesting things. I know that this video is a little bit later than I usually get things to you. And as I've said a little bit before, my entire surroundings have changed. Of course, adaptability, as we talked about in the last video. And so I am adapting. I also had my lunar return. I'm a 0 degree, 33-minute Sagittarius moon. I had my lunar return literally on 12/12/2020 at 22:33. The eclipse today occurred at 11:13 a.m. my time. Well, that was when it was at its peak, it said. And that's interesting because that's a synchronistic number too. 11:13. That was the very moment that Eddie transitioned when he had his accident. So, with that being said, thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you for encouraging me. And thank you for bearing with me. I do appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you so much. And you have no idea how much it means to me that you do this. I'm also in the middle of my Chiron return, middle wherever I'm at in it. And Chiron, I have a 3-degree Aries Chiron, and we're at 4 degrees retrograde Aries. Mine is retrograde also, so I've got a lot going on. But the great thing is that it brings things down. So you are very, very special and amazing for being here. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe and leave comments and share this video and take a deep breath. So the astrology that I recommend for this, I'm not going to be doing as much, is Peace Dealer. He did a live ceremony last night that was so much fun. And Molly McCord. She seems to be my go-to, and I recommend her highly. Peruse her stuff. Things that I've been experiencing: time distortion, fatigue, some headaches, but also heightened awareness, past life visions, or other realm activity, you might say, and communication with other realms is heightened right now. The eclipse is like a doorway or a portal for easier communication and support from the higher dimensions. So the sun and the moon are both in Sagittarius, the last fire, the last light until Aries season. They came together. The I am, which is the sun, what's externally seen or displayed. The I feel, which is the moon, internal, coming together and cooperating to set the intent for the next step. This time, the eclipse is accompanying this. And the eclipse to me is like the curtain falling so that they can set up the next act. Now, as I said, there's been heightened communication during this period. I had the lunar return. One day I'll have to tell you guys about what happens during that, as soon as I figure it out in a way that I can communicate it. I have a treat. I was asked to deliver a message from Andromeda. And I want to explain Andromeda. Not the Andromedans, but Andromeda. And it was important for me to put that forth for the simple fact that it is in that dimension where this information and this communication comes from. It is not we and they. It is a unified existence. There is no duality. So that's why it's not Andromedans, but Andromeda. And I am patched into that collective. There is, I always wish that you could see it. Been seeing a lot of orbs myself lately. But literally, I feel this, not really a column, but it's a definite connection when it locks in. I mean, you can feel it lock in, and it's definitely going right now. And now, the message from one of my galactic families, Andromeda. There is much support as you shift. This eclipse will intensify the connection. Meditate on the stars and receive the messages with knowing and confidence. If you are receiving this message, you are tuned in. Integrity is a key to this particular shift. In the search to define your purpose and life meaning, you must be brutally honest with yourself. Some questions to ask yourself during this self-analysis. What is my truth? Does my current path honor that truth? Do my thoughts and actions facilitate that path? What have I discovered during this new moon to better prepare myself for the coming cycle? Is there new information? Is there healing needed? And also, call on your guides and other aspects to obtain a clearer picture. Remember to see things from above, detailed and detached. These are the ways of the higher frequencies you are starting to embody. You are perfecting the process. Use the energies of the sun and moon to help you engage in the self-examination and preparing for the solstice and conjunction that occurs. And finally, know that we are always watching and waiting for an invitation to help. As you view the planets Saturn and Jupiter in the night sky coming together, know that we are watching it also. We feel the anticipation as they move closer and closer together. Stay true to your soul's essence, trusting and knowing. And pay close attention to ground regularly. We are excited to be supporting you at this time. You can call on us and listen and pay attention for us to respond with much light and much gratitude. Andromeda. And that is a lovely and a timely, if you would, message. Remember to keep your ear open, so to say, for your galactic family right now, but especially since we have the eclipse and the new moon energy and all these other things too. If this is not something that's resonant with your path, you may be more inclined to hear the messages of the angelic realm. So if your guides are angels, especially now, know that they may be communicating with you as well. And at another time, we'll talk about how to notice the subtle communications and messages from other realms and other energies. I am going to hop off of here, and again, I give you so much gratitude, and I just ask for so many blessings to be sent your way. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.